I want to congratulate the Giants on a tremendous season. Best record in all of baseball, and it was just great every time we played those guys, and just bringing that rivalry back to life, really, and playing for relevance, and that was great. So to Gabe, to the organization, to Farhan, the players, coaches, staff, it was congratulations. As far as the series, it's kind of what we expected, to come down. Every game could have went either way for the most part, and come down to a game 5 and the 9th inning. So, just a great series, and the energy here was a lot of fun. And just to see our guys step up and win a ball game, obviously was huge.
Next question for Doc. We'll go right here in the back.
Hey, Dave. To what extent had you had in the back of your mind, maybe I'll go to max in the 9th, or was that something that kind of happened as the game wound its course, I guess?
It was just kind of seeing the flow and how the game was going to play out. Knowing you have, ace in the hole is a good feeling. I just wanted to try to find the ultimate leverage spot to deploy them, to use them. And just kind of how the game played out, it just made a lot of sense.
We'll go right here to AJ.
Dave, how did your kind of pitching plans go along with the way the game unfolded tonight, with Julio getting those 4 innings in the middle and the first 2 guys coming in, the right-handers?
Well, I thought Corey did a really nice job of getting out of that inning. I don't think he had really good fastball command, and they took some good swings, but fortunately we got out of it. I like the run right there that Brewstar had, and for him to put up a 0 and kind of clear the pitcher spot, which we did, and give Julio a run, and he went 4 innings and went deep into the game, got us deep into the game, and he pitched his tail off, and certainly unconventional, but I give him so much credit for taking the baseball when asked to, and pitching really well. So after that, it was more of, I just felt that part of the lineup, Buster looming and Ruff and just those guys, I just felt that to kind of go to Trinan right there to shorten the game, I felt that was the right decision. And after that, I was trying to shorten the game, and that's why I went to Kenley after that.
Go to Bill here on the left.
What can you say about Bellinger's at bat there to drive in the go-ahead run?
And even for me, it's like going into that last the at bat prior where he punched, and I think he saw close to 10 pitches, and he grinded and competed, and that last at bat, there was just fight in there. It wasn't about mechanics. It was just about a fight. It was me versus you, Cody versus Doval, who's got tremendous stuff, and he got a slider that backed up and stayed through the middle of the field and got a huge hit. So, like I've said, Cody's grown a lot because of this adversity, and for him to come up with a big hit, very happy for him.
Go to the back left.
Dave, to kind of compare this series, back in the 90s, the Niners and Cowboys used to have big playoff games that were bigger than the Super Bowl. Did you feel that this series, in a way, played out like a World Series, even though it's the first round of the division series?
I think what great ball clubs have the ability to do is understand the gravity of a moment, a series in this case, give everything they have to that moment or series, which we did, which it was a huge series, but also understand that our job's not done. So we poured everything we could into this series, and it took everything we had to beat these guys. But we have a day to reset, and now our focus turns to the Braves.
Go to the front here.
Yeah, back to Bellinger. It looked like he kind of really choked up against Doval right there. He did the same thing against Littell back at Dodger Stadium. Is that kind of a change you guys have been working on, just kind of with 2 strikes, anything like that?
That might be more of a hitter guy thing, and Cody, but I do think that shortening the swing, choking up, controlling the barrel gives you a better chance for contact. And right there, we didn't need a homer. We needed to move the ball forward and get a base hit, and that's exactly what he did.
Stay in the front here.
Dave, 2 quick ones for you. I think I know what Max would say, but is he still going to be able to start game one for you? Have you made that decision
That's
yet?
the plan. But, we knew going into this, if we used him tonight, there might be a cost. So that's the plan. Obviously, we'll talk to Max tomorrow and just kind of see where he's at. But as of now, that's kind of where we're at.
And then the second one, after such an emotional series, a high intensity series with the tension and everything going on, how do you not have some sort of letdown going into this Brave series with just the mental exhaustion?
There's
that's
no
with it?
letdown. Like I said earlier, is we put everything we could into this series. We talk about it. I've talked about it for 6 years. Our expectation every year is to play through October. So you're going to have highs, lows, some tough games where you got to kind of pick things up to win a ball game. And so, yeah, I have no doubt our guys are going to come ready to beat the Braves in game one.
Finish up with Thomas.
Yeah, Dave, Logan Webb was pitching very well against you guys, but Mookie Betts just constantly giving you the good at-bats, giving you some leadership through this. How important is it to have a guy that calm and that accomplished in the playoffs?
This is when the stars are stars, and he's a superstar. And he had great at-bats. He's played great defense for us. He set the table. He competed. And, when a night that other guys didn't swing the bat well, he kept turning the lineup over, creating havoc and stress, and, the hit by pitch, and ultimately set the stage for Cody. And that's what good teams do.
A couple more questions here. Go ahead, AJ.
Dave, in what ways did Max lobby for that inning tonight, and why him over 2 innings from Blake or 2 innings
Max
from
was
Kenley?
lobbying for the last couple of days. So with him, sometimes you just, a lot of times, you've just got to trust the player. And like I said, there's a cost, but the most important thing today was to win this game. And so I felt he was our best option. Yeah.
Take our last question up front.
Yeah, just with the check swing right there, that split second of waiting for him to call strike three, I mean, what's going through your head right there? It has to be pretty emotional.
I'm trying to sell it as much as I possibly can. So it's baseball, and ultimately we won a ball game. Thanks, guys.